After many years, the Point of Rock Stream Restoration Project reached completion in the spring of 2025. The Frederick County Division of Energy and Environment and the Division of Public Works have been cooperatively tackling this stream restoration project since 2014. Due to the size of the stream in its original condition, this project required 2 phases.
Phase 1 was first identified in 2014 in a study, and then we started design in 2016 with construction starting in 2019 and wrapping up shortly thereafter, summer of 2019.
Phase 2 started construction in 2024, and our colleagues at DPW oversaw the design and bidding process before we went and selected our construction contractors to get this project going. So residents here in the neighborhood brought to our attention concerns about some pretty severe erosion, up to 20-foot steep banks, and flooding concerns from what we were seeing here too. So we knew after hearing some of those complaints that we should look into doing a stream restoration project.
Restoration performed in Phase 1 and Phase 2 were similar in nature, but the most significant difference in Phase 2 was the removal of a dam. The dam's hazardous nature even sparked attention from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, who later allocated grant funding to aid in the completion of Phase 2.
Phase 1 consisted of stream restoration that tied into the stormwater management facility that was behind me at this location. It went up from where we're standing upstream to Ballinger Creek Pike, and it also included, just like Phase 2, a pedestrian bridge for people to walk along into the woods to the Point of Rocks Community Park. Through us doing our design, found out it was classified as a high hazard dam by the state of Maryland. And that's high hazard because in the event that there ever should be a breach or failure of the dam, it could have the potential to cause loss of life. In this case, there were some homes along Route 28 right there that have since been demolished. And then there was the parking lot, or there is the parking lot for the MARC train station down there that in the worst case scenario would be flooded with about 2 feet of water. Although there was never any indication the dam was going to fail, you always have to design a worst case scenario. The contractor who was involved started working on removing the dam, and that was kind of the first thing we had to do. Drain the pond. We dug out that dam, removed almost 300 truckloads of dirt and material from the site, hauled that off site, and then we were able to install the abutments of the bridge. And then the contractor had the bridge delivered on site, assembled next to it, and then we craned the bridge up, swung it in place, and then set it down in position. Throughout the project, we had step ponds or step pools throughout the whole length of the stream restoration. And we had to make sure that whatever volume we took away from that pond was made up for in those little tiny step pools. So we have, I believe in Phase 2, there are about 12 of these pools that are now filled with water, and we'll collect the water, overflow into the next pool, then continue flowing downstream. Looking through our drawings, we planted well over 1,000 trees and shrubs just in Phase 2. Phase 1 was probably just as much, if not more, because there was more stream restoration. So we definitely, although we had to unfortunately cut down some larger trees that were in the stream bank, in the stream that were actually being eroded, we replaced them tenfold.
FEMA was a part of the process, and getting this grant funding gave us over $800,000 that we were able to put towards this project. So we really valued FEMA and MDEM's input on this. This was a CIP project, which we were able to supplement with that BRIC funding as well.
The completion of the Point of Rock Stream Restoration Project will improve water quality locally and as far as the Chesapeake Bay. Local wildlife and residents in Frederick County will ultimately thrive from this project for the foreseeable future.
With the completion of this project, over time you're going to see the many trees we planted start to grow in, establishment of the overstory and the understory, and the tree canopy, giving more shade and cooler water, which will attract more birds and wildlife. And we're also interested to see if we'll be getting any American eel that are able to migrate up from the Potomac downstream of us here. So this is a project that we're seeing water quality improvements, we hope, all the way down through the bay. The design of the stream, it's designed to help slow down the water Slower water generally means lower energy, less erosion. It provides the stream more access to the floodplain as well, so it's a lower flooding risk. And in the long run, they have hopefully a stable, healthy stream that they can enjoy for years to come.